Hey all, Peyton Rain here with another video. And this one is, I guess, kind of a rumor video and also a look at something that's potentially been overlooked by Games Workshop that they then went back and tried to correct. But I don't think we've fully quite seen if it has been, if it's able to be corrected, I should say. And what that is the new death core of Krieg models coming out and the lack of shovels. I mentioned this initially when went over the first preview of it, and that there looked like there are some shovels on the sprue. And it seems like we can maybe get a little bit closer look here and see if we can maybe see some more shovels on there. But they did kind of do an update of the trailer, the sergeant in it with his chainsaw. They actually edited out and put a shovel in his hand. Still has all the same chainsaw sounds and actions and stuff, but it's instead it's just a shovel, which I think would have actually been way more epic had that been in the trailer. Granted, you would have to take all like the chainsaw sounds out and stuff like that, but still would have been really cool to see a Krieg trooper just take a shovel out and start bashing an orc in. Yeah, so we're gonna look over that little kind of, I guess, kind of a satire, kind of funny article that they did. Then also I want to go over some rumors that have been kind of coming out now, and kind of what my thoughts are on the rumors. And those rumors in general are being that there is going to be more plastic Krieg on the way. Kind of bottom line up front, I would love to see that. It'd be really awesome. It'd be also kind of detrimental because they're very cool already, the models. And so getting more in plastic would make it even cooler to make an army. And plus that would mean the molds, sculpts, all that stuff's getting updated. And it would just make it more tempting because I'm already planning on making a Krieg kill team in the brown coats paint scheme or theme from Firefly. But then they start releasing more stuff and already having a kill team, which is kind of the point of all this anyway. It makes it more tempting for me to want to get like a whole army and make a whole brown coats army, which would look really cool. But I'm not going to. I'm promising myself right now, I'm not going to. At the very least, I do want to get just the kill team size. I think that would be pretty fun to do as a small, quick little side project away from my main army. So, all right, well, let us take a look at these articles. All right, so for this first one, breaking devastating weapon of war spotted the new Death Corps Krieg kill team footage. So we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but like right here, you can already see the shovel, boom, and it's probably gonna be kind of loud here for a second, so please forgive me. So yeah, like you can see that it's still doing like all the same kind of stuff that the chainsaw did, but I mean, that is just like that's a really cool action shot right there. Just yeah, and then again he plunges it in and gets the orc. Really cool. Of course, the grinding trench warfare specialists of Krieg carry shovels in a battle because in the violence and unpredictability of war, you'll never know when you need to dig in. So there you go. Your shovel, otherwise known in this particular case as an E-tool or entrenching tool. For those that know, you know. Yeah. So, and it looks like right here he's got the one on a shovel. So it looks like they don't always carry this nice handy dandy folding model. They also have one that just got a straight handle off to the side. You know, it would actually be kind of funny. I don't know if I'm going to do. I may not. One thing I want to point out in this artwork is this really cool bayonet they have on here. On the new models, they have opted for a more of a stiletto type point on it, which I really like these ones more personally. It also kind of adds more versatility to the knife in itself because then you can use it as an actual knife. A stiletto is really just a sharp, pointy thing. It's kind of not kind of a multi-tool like a knife kind of would be. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. The thing I just thought of would be like trying to model a shovel on the end of the rifle instead of a bayonet, which would be kind of funny. So here they gave a little picture of a sprue, and now yes, we see a shovel, and it's modeled to where you could have it, in the base, like they've shoved it in the ground. but we haven't seen if there are any others with like the full, I don't even know what you call that part now. I want to say trowel. That's probably wrong, but the head of the shovel here. Yeah, we don't know, or there's gonna be other versions where they're gonna be on their packs and stuff. I don't know. I got another picture that we'll try to take a look at and see what we can find. If shovels aren't your thing, maybe you should play the orcs. Just kidding. The versatile building options in the box include several weapon options such as range and melee. We covered the range and melee combat rules last week. So then here we have two different loadouts for sergeant. You got plasma pistol, bolt pistol, power sword, chain sword. Yep. Try out the chain sword from the original version or classic push your luck plasma pistol, and even the officer's power sword. No matter how you arm them, your fearless leader is sure to bring down righteous fury. All right, so we're gonna jump over into this rumor article now. Again, kind of fair warning, this is a Spiky Bits article that I'm gonna bring up, and the reason why I'm bringing it up in general is just it's very interesting. I just want to kind of give my take on it. In general, I do know that Spiky Biz likes to throw out a lot of stuff, and I think it's kind of like one of those things where it's just success by volume. You throw a lot out, and eventually something's going to hit and stick. I don't know their sources or anything like that. But in this particular one, there seems to be a little bit more kind of conjecture and guesswork, really, that they're trying to kind of like put two and two together in hopes that, you know, this is gonna be true. So, and yeah, forget that their website is a nightmare to go through too. There's just all these ads everywhere all the time popping up. It's really hard to navigate and just read. There's just constant ads popping up. All right, so where was here we go. So rumors, GW making more plastic death core of Krieg. So it's the rumor. Is it true? No one knows. We'll see what they say. With the pics of the death core of Krieg plastic sprues revealed, we now have a decent idea of how GW could update more of their line into plastic. When GW moved some of the Krieg units to Legends, which if you're not sure what Legends are, basically they've taken a lot of classic models and things basically out of codexes and put them into the indexes or into like a section of the index known as Legends. I think the indexes in general, like that it used to have, which had a lot of those old models, have gone away, and now it's just Legends, which you can find online in PDF. They have all the rules there, so essentially you could still get those rules for whatever models are in Legends. You just can't play them with anything currently or like current tournaments and stuff like that. They're only basically usable in like friendly games and stuff like that. Which I actually think would be kind of cool if they did like a tournament or something kind of fun like that, where it was like legend units only. Like you couldn't even use the current stuff. You could just use all your old stuff. That would be kind of cool. So anyway, so they moved into Legends with the new Kill Team box preview and how the sprue looks. Our hopes are flying high again for new Krieg models, this time in plastic. It's also in a way, it's sort of a plus. That's like, it's also in a way sort of a plus. I don't know, this sentence is screwing me up. All right, that the Legends certainly that they Legends certain units too. That could mean they may be trying to fit the faction into a more normal type of guard army list inside the upcoming Imperial Guard Codex. Now that is kind of my initial thought with this is because they call them Krieg veterans, which, and they go over that in the article here, is basically you have like two sprues that are the same, and then like one other sprue that has kind of like all your special weapons and upgrade things. So anything that you would normally kit out with a command squad or a veteran squad. And the easy solution to that would be you take that sprue out, and then you have those other two, and boom, there's your 10-man trooper squad. And my guess is if they release like a standalone veteran or command squad, it would be one of the trooper sprues with the command sprue. So it would be a squad of 5 that I could see. But that, I mean, at that point, that's only two units that they can make so far out of what we know that they have. But and I can see like them just adding them, because right now the Tempestus Scions are like their own faction, yet you can still, I mean, they have a lot of different little vehicles and support. And so I think that it could go the way as like the Scions, right? So you could have your own Death Corps models and enough of support vehicles and units where you could run them on their own, but they also fall into the overall Guard Codex. So you can bring them as, I think Scions are usually under the elite option. So, all right, so then here we go. Rest in peace, Death Corps Legends and Gorgon 2. So here's some of the Death Corps ones that moved on to Legends. It says Marshal Karis Venner, Death Corps Grenadier Squad, and a Death Rider Commissar. So let's take a look at the sprues, see how you can make multiple kits, which we kind of already mentioned here. So I want to say, so these actually aren't identical, it looks like. So so yeah, they would, if they were to do my other option, you would definitely have to, you wouldn't be able to separate it as a 5-man, it looks like. Let's see. This is actually a better shot here. Yeah, so this is definitely would have to all come together, because you don't have enough bodies and stuff on like, well, I guess they could still, in some way, if they wanted to, just take one of these and combine it with the command sprue, because you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on one side and 5 on the other. So I don't know if there's enough guns on this one side. It looks like there's a lot more guns over here, so I'm not really sure on that one. A closer up, the right sprue is almost identical to what you would put in a normal box, but that's pretty obvious since Games Workshop said that they release these as individual kits in some configuration after Kill Team set releases. Overall, it looks like these veterans can be made in a ton of different poses using taking aim and inaction. Oh, okay. Plus, from what we can make out, the troop sprue also includes a sniper, melta, and flamer, see above as well. So it could make sense for them to split the sprue into a few boxes, say a command veterans box and perhaps a base troop box. Yeah. So this, after all, is the GWA. This is, after all, the GWA. What else could we see? Here's a good shot right here, that stiletto bayonet I was talking about. All right, I want to go back up. So that's pretty much it. That's just their idea, but I want to see, can we see any shovels? I don't know if this will become bigger or not, or just get more blurry. Yeah, it didn't really get much bigger. Let's see if I can, there we go. Zoom in a little bit. Kind of looking around, it's kind of hard to tell. These are heads. We got some guns up here, a flamer tank, flamer. Packs. I don't see any shovels on the back of the packs. Arms, heads. Wow. I am having a hard time finding shovels. The other thing that would be unfortunate is if you want to, oh, I don't know, go get some more shovels at a third-party vendor, you won't be able to anymore. At least if you want to use it in official Games Workshop events. And okay, here we go. There's a shovel. There's a shovel. Okay, so there are some shovels in here. Cool. So in case anybody's super worried about shovels, there are some. So it looks like this is the one that is on the preview. We see the kind of the bottom here where it's stuck into the ground. This here looked like a handle as well, but I don't think it's to a shovel. I think this is to something else, maybe that detonator thing. But these are definitely shovels over here. But this being the only sprue, I mean, aside from, so you're getting one that's stuck in the ground and then two over here, so you're getting 3 shovels, it looks like. So there you go. Proof that there are shovels in there. Yeah. And then as far as like, I don't know, who knows about this rumor, right? Like their rumor really doesn't say anything about like they have a good source or anybody that's actually hinting to it. Just that some stuff has been moved to Legends. It would be cool to see more Krieg in plastic. There's a potential that they always could because hey, they've done it already. They've got a squad now. So will there be more or not? Who knows? I don't know. What do you think? I kind of hope there will be, but at the same time, I really like. So I think they're cool and everything, and I think it'd be really cool if we saw them in plastic. It would give more versatility to the guard armies out there, so we don't always have to see Acadians and stuff all the time. But if they do this, I definitely want to see like other things fleshed out more too, like more the catechin or catechin, however you say it. We'll love to see them get more fleshed out. We've seen some new character models and stuff come out, exclusive models in plastic that look great, and I think update to them and to their base, even just their little base squad, just a quick update there would be cool. So I think that, and then the Elysians just completely got wiped from Forge World, and I would love to see them come back. I don't even care if they come back in plastic. I just want them to come back. Like I was like starting this whole plan of an army, and I had started working on it with using Van Sar and making like a kit bash of Van Sar and Elysian stuff to make like an ODST themed Elysian army, but that's since been shelved for the most part. I still have like my kill team and some like basic troops and stuff made, but I mean, that's it right now, because like I said, it's shelved for now. But yeah, all right, well, that'll be it for this one. Let me know what you think. Do you think there will be more Krieg or not? Do you want to see more? What do you want to see? Or is this all just another kind of pipe dream and this is going to be what we're going to get and that's it? So again, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And then also you can check out my Facebook and Instagram in the link in the description below. And until next time.